Okay. I see you. So you're just starting out your dreadlock journey. I'm proud of you, man. I'm very excited for you, man. And I realized, I don't really shed light on a lot of my new lockers, people who are actually starting out their dreadlock journey. Well, guess what? This video is strictly for you. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys 10 tips on how to grow and to maintain your starter lock journey. Okay, you guys are definitely going to need these tips. These would definitely help you out in your journey, so you just won't quit your journey, man. We want to stay locked in forever. We want to stay loose. We want to stay free, and we want to stay good for 2023. Damn, man, boy be rhyming. I do it all the time. So with all that being said, guys, let's get right into the video. Here are 10 tips to maintain your starter lock journey. Let's get right into the intro. Yes, sir. YouTube, what is good? Vinny Matthews here. Thanks for checking out the channel. Locka Gang, where you at? Locka Gang, Locka Gang. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into the video. Now, I know it's been a while since I actually had my starter locks, but I still do remember the process. And I know a lot of you guys are going to relate to this video. So I want to shed some light so you guys will feel encouraged and motivated to keep on with your journey. So let's get right into it. The first tip I want to give you guys is to prepare your mindset to trust the process. Now, I know while you're actually in the journey, it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be rough, man. You're going to be questioning yourself every day. You're going to feel self-conscious. Your confidence level is going to go down. But trust me, man, everybody has to go through the process, man. In the journey, there's always a starting, there's always a middle, and there's always an ending. But you have to begin the process. And the first step that you have to make is to decide, if this is what you really want to do. And once you decide that, man, it's on from there. You just got to stick with it, man. You got to stay determined. You got to stay consistent. You have to stay motivated, okay? Trust the process, okay? Anybody who ever had dreadlocks will tell you the same. Trust the process. It doesn't matter what you're feeling. There's going to be days when your dreadlocks is doing crazy things, man, that you never seen your hair do before. But trust me, if you stick into the game for a year, at least a year, you're going to appreciate it. So first tip I want to give you guys is to definitely trust the process. The second tip I want to give you guys is decide what type of lineup do you want, okay? This is very crucial, man, because whatever you get right now is going to set the foundation of your dreadlocks in years from now, okay? Decide if you want to taper. Decide if you don't even want a lineup. Decide if you want high top locks. You got to decide now, and you have to let your barber know exactly what you want. You have to trust your barber, okay? A good relationship that you got to have is with your barber, man, because your barber can make or break your lineup, man. I've seen horrible botched lineups, okay? Because one, the guys, they know what they want, so they trust the barber. Then two, the barber don't even know what they want, so the barber trusts themselves, and at the end of the day, it's not what you want. Man, I've seen it so many times. Just starting out your dreadlocks, first thing you want to do is get your locks done, then get a lineup, okay? While you're getting your lineup, decide, if you want the nice sharp lines, if you just want your edges to show, or you want a nice taper on the sides or a nice fade. Decide this now, because in the long run, it definitely will help you out. The third tip I want to give you guys is to definitely take monthly pictures. A lot of you guys sit there and think to yourself, man, my hair's not growing, my hair's not budging, it's not doing a damn thing. But when you look yourself in the mirror, it can be deceptive, okay? You could be lying to yourself, okay? You could be telling yourself, oh, it's not growing, it's not growing. And more than likely, it's not going to grow. But that's why you need some type of photographic evidence to show you something. You know what? It is growing. I'm lying to myself. I'm psyching myself up. Let me shut the hell up and let me just look at these pictures, okay? Good 1, 2, 3, or maybe just monthly pictures from like 3 months increments. Or maybe you don't even have to do monthly pictures. Just take a picture every time you get your locks done. I'm telling you, if you don't, get your loctician to take a picture of it, and you're going to see the progress that is being made just because you're being patient. Third tip I want to give you guys is to definitely take monthly pictures or pictures every time you get your locks done. Fourth tip, okay? A lot of you guys miss this tip. You need to sleep with a do-rag and or bonnet, okay? Me personally, I love a bonnet, but I know a lot of you guys act funny about wearing bonnets, so wear yourself a nice do-rag, okay? A lot of my videos, you see me rocking a do-rag. I wear a do-rag all the time, okay? I wear the do-rag to work, I wear it to church, I wear it to the gym. I wear a do-rag all the time because I'm trying to keep my locks nice and moisturized and nice and clean, man. So definitely do not get caught slacking, sleeping without something protecting your locks. I'm telling you guys, because yo, in the end of the day, your locks are going to become dry, it's going to become frizzy, and then you're going to look at me like, what happened, man? I thought you gave me the tips. Nah, B, you didn't listen to step 4, tip 4, and that's to definitely sleep with something on your locks. Tip 5, okay? On the first month or 2 of your lock journey, don't even think about washing your hair, okay? I know there's a lie out there that if you leave your locks dirty, that it will grow. That's a lie. That's a bold lie, okay? And I'm saying this because in the end of the day, you want your locks to give it some time to intertwine. It needs to bond. It needs to bud. And putting water isn't really going to help. Now, definitely in the long run, you definitely want to keep up with your locks and wash your locks. But in the first beginning phase of your lock journey, yo, don't even thinking about washing it. It's just a month, okay? Maybe just 2 months. You know what? Don't even wash your locks until you get your locks redone. Let your loctician handle that, okay? You gotta have a trusting relationship with your loctician, and you gotta have a trusting relationship within yourself by taking my advice, and that's just to trust the process and to not wash your locks the first couple of times. Trust me. If you want your locks to really lock up, and depending on the texture of your hair, you have no choice. Do not wash your locks on the first month. Now we get into the half portion, okay? This is when you already started your locks, in the first month or 2. The 6th tip that I want to give you guys is to definitely, do not retwist your locks so many times, okay? Rule of thumb is you want to get your locks retwisted a good every 4 to 6 weeks. But if you want your locks to be nice and thick and full and full of volume and very healthy, get your locks, once every 2 months. Trust me, in the end of the day, okay? I know I hear a lot of you guys complain about how your locks are so small, they look so frail and they're thinning out. It's mainly because you're retwisting your locks way too many times. You're putting too much tension into your scalp, man, and all that can do is create damage and breakage. Give your locks some time to breathe, and definitely leave your locks alone, okay? A lot of you guys be playing with your locks. I see you doing it right now. You're just fingering your locks right now. Chill out, B. Chill out, okay? Give your locks some time to breathe, okay? I know. Yeah, I see you. You're still doing it, man. Take my voice. Give your locks some time to breathe and stop over retwisting your lock. Now, the 7th tip I want to give you guys is to avoid dyeing your locks. I know they look cool, man, when you get the nice blonde or the red or the gray, man. I've seen some very creative locks in the end of the day, and I love it. But I've seen so many videos about people expressing like how they messed up their locks because they dyed it. So they eventually have to either cut it off or they have to get some lock surgery. Why not just avoid it all at once, okay? In my personal opinion, if you're gonna dye your locks, just dye the tips, okay? Because your locks are still gonna grow and you can eventually just cut out your tips. That's my personal opinion. But if you want to go all for it, do your thing, but just understand the consequences afterwards. You will damage your locks, okay? There's no way around it. It's not natural. You're putting chemicals in your hair. It's not natural, okay? You will damage your locks. But at the end of the day, do what you want. But if it's me and my start a lock journey, I do not want to start off with any resistance. So I advise you guys not to dye your locks. The 8th tip I want to give you guys is to embrace the ugly phase, okay? There is no avoiding the ugly stage, okay? The ugly stage is just the stage when your locks is doing what the, okay? That's exactly what I want to explain it as. Your locks looking like what the hell, okay? It won't do anything that you want it to do. It's going everywhere. It doesn't even look like dreadlocks. It's just like, what is going on in my hair? Embrace it, okay? Trust the process. That goes all the way back to number 1. You gotta set your mind right. Me personally, I feel like there is no ugly stage. Like, it's just all the phase of your locks. We all go through phases, maturity. You can basically see the ugly phase as the teenage stage, when you got pimples in your face, you got things growing in your body parts that you never seen before. That's exactly what it is for dreadlocks. But honestly, embrace it. You'll get through it after a couple of months. The 9th tip I want to give you guys is to buy the right products, okay? Don't be afraid to experiment with products, okay? Find out your hair texture and find out what product works best for you. What works for me may not work for you because we got different hair textures, okay? So don't be afraid to experiment, but do not use beeswax. Trust me when I say that. do not use beeswax. Last but not least, this is one of the best tips I want to give you guys, is to actually enjoy the journey, okay? A lot of you guys get so focused and caught up on getting to where you actually want to be that you forget to see what's everything is around you, okay? You may want this to be your only dreadlock journey, so enjoy it while it's here, man. Take pictures, take videos, record the journey, man. I'm telling you guys, I wish I really would have recorded my whole journey. I definitely took pictures, but I really didn't pay attention to my locks, because in the end of the day, I knew what to expect. I know this was going to be a journey, but I really wish I would have documented it all, man, so I can really show you guys. But with all that being said, man, definitely enjoy the journey, because you're only going to have one journey. And if not, you can restart the journey, but who really wants to restart the whole journey? You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, guys, my name is Vinny Matthews. I hope I brought some value to you with this video. If you guys got any more questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment box down below. I salute every one of you guys who are actually starting the dreadlock journey for 2023. I'm excited for you, man. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and to the next video, guys. My name is Vinny Matthews, and I'm out.